What's up, guys? Welcome into the channel. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. This message has not found you guys by mistake, so I hope it finds you guys doing absolutely great. Or I hope that after hearing this message, your day increasingly gets better. Okay, that is my wish and desire for you all that are viewing this video today. Okay, let's go ahead and get into it. I've lit up our sage for this read. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, you guys. So stay to the end of this read, you guys. I will have your song of the day that I pulled off camera for you guys. So I will share that with you guys at the end of the read. Okay, you guys, be sure you watch the video as you may see or receive some type of hidden or coded message within the video. Okay. All right. So we all have what's called grids. Okay, you guys, all of us have these grids. God has given me this vision. He gave me a vision and he asked me to break this down for you guys. So I'm going to do the best that I can with explaining what he has revealed to me. Okay. um we all have a grid. Okay, imagine like a hashtag sign, but imagine it being closed off into a square. Okay, imagine all the corners connect and it makes up a grid. Okay. um this grid is made up of our cosmic spiritual DNA. Okay. Remember last week, you guys, I was talking about us being echoes of the patterns of God. Okay. Us being these replicas of God. All right. Well, it's the same energy. It's this grid, it's the pattern. And God has asked me to go more into detail about that. So, this pattern or this grid, it makes up our spiritual DNA. Okay. So, imagine a strand of DNA. That's what this grid is. Okay, but it looks like a hashtag closed off, all corners connecting into a square. Okay, that's how I was able to review it. All right. Your cosmic spiritual DNA, it relates to your divine connectivity to the Most High. All right. So, depending on your relationship with the divine, determines your cosmic pattern or this spiritual DNA grid. Okay. It can also be referred to as your karmic footprint. Okay. um, so let's get into it. Remember, in this case, you know how they say karma can either be good or bad? Well, your karmic footprint can either be good or bad as well. Okay. Your grid has a unique and personal pattern that contains like this special coding and programming. And all of this coding and programming that your unique grid holds, or that this pattern holds, it's like personalized and it's programming and coding that is unique to you on an individual level. There is not another person that has the same coding or programming as you do. Not another person has the same karmic footprint as you do. So it's much like a fingerprint, right? Like if we were talking in today's terms, everybody has their own footprint, or excuse me, fingerprint, and there's not another person that has the same fingerprint as you, right? So, same idea in the spiritual realm, okay? Now, a person's grid, it can actually become dismantled, it can become wounded, it can miss parts, it can break down, it can fall apart, okay? And usually it will be, if your grid has dismantled or is wounded or fallen apart or is breaking apart or is missing pieces, it's an indication that you have been under some type of spiritual attack or psychic attack. Okay. So the effects can be reversed by doing like soul retrievals, calling back your power or your energy, aligning with the pyramid of light and or the pillar of light. Okay, so if I've ever called out those type of sacred practices and recommended those to you, it's because your grid or your spiritual DNA, okay, or your karmic footprint, it has taken some type of a hit, okay? I've even seen grids where someone has literally tried to take a bite out of it, okay? Like a bite mark be in it, all right? So that's how your grid will appear in the spiritual realm. If someone's able to view a grid, they can actually see what's happened. Has someone hit your grid? Has someone tried to take a bite out of your grid? Is someone ciphering energy off your grid? Okay. Has someone tried to duplicate your grid? Like, you can see these different things depending on the spiritual eye that you have. Okay. All right. So, the process of you guys being able to reverse the effects of spiritual and psychic attacks, okay, happens through soul retrievals and calling back your energy, okay, which is a process of you actually restoring your grid, okay. So, when we call you guys and other readers call you guys to call and do soul retrievals or call back your energy, what they're actually in turn saying is, hey, your grid is taking a hit. Someone's siphoning your energy. Someone is trying to take a bite out of your energy. Okay. And it's a need for you to call your power back so you can restore your grid, repair your grid back to its original pattern or value. Okay. Now, you guys, God wants me to tell you that you all now have the power to repair or restore your grid. But not only do you have the authority to call your power back and restore your grid, but you also have the authority to reprogram your grid. Okay, so we'll talk about that in Saturday's read, and it will be titled, You've Unlocked a New Ability. All right. So this right here was all about your karmic footprint or your grid. All right. And the fact that it can take a hit, the fact that how it looks when it takes a hit, and the fact of it being repaired by you by calling back your energy. So that is what the message is for today that God wants you to know. Okay. Tap into that power and ability that you have to repair your grid by calling back your energy. All right. Or doing a soul retrieval. Okay, Libra energy will be very significant today. You guys may have seen a animal totem of the tiger. Okay, as the tiger is with you today. Okay, today would also be a really good day to like clean. Okay, but we'll talk about it on a spiritual level because I have a message later that's going to be titled. Divine closure. Okay, you're going to want to tap back in if you guys resonated with this read right here. Okay, so the song of the day for you guys today is called Sacrifices, featuring the Migos, and it's by Big Sean. Okay, so check out that song and video. I hope y'all enjoyed this read. Thank you so much for hitting that like button, and my loves, I'll see you guys in the next one. Happy Friday. Bye, loves.